to go top off old Sexy Silver, the 2nd gen, see how much fuel it takes, and then get a fuel mileage recording so that we can compare it to the 24 valve. We're getting 19 miles per gallon in the 24 valve Cummins, and now it's time to see what this old 5.9 Magnum gasser can do to compete with that. We're down a little over a half a tank right now, 204.8 miles on the fuel that we had in the truck from last week. So let's see how much this truck will take to top it off, and then we'll do the calculations once we get back to the house. Hey guys, don't forget that we have links in the video description to tools and parts that you guys are always asking me about. All the stuff that we use on the truck or here at the garage is linked up down there for your convenience. Also, there's links to Amsoil products if you guys need to restock your Amsoil supply or you just want to try it out and see how it works with your truck. We have that linked up down there too for oil, fuel additives, filters. All those links help the channel bring you better content and also give you great products for your trucks. Don't forget about the huge tax return sale going on at Diesel Auto Power right now. That sale will end on April 30th. It'd be a great opportunity to save money on something like injectors, turbo, or any parts that you might need for your truck going into spring and summer to make sure she's all ready to hit the road and go have some fun. So definitely check out their website, see what they got, or give those guys a call and let them know that Josh from Pure Panorama sent you, and they'll definitely take care of you. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely hop over there and give me a follow at Pure Panorama 19. I would greatly appreciate that, and you'll also be able to get little sneak peeks and see parts and things like that for the truck before the channel gets to see it. There you go, guys. We are getting 11 miles to the gallon in Sexy Silver. I was actually pretty close. I said I thought about maybe 12 to the gallon, and I thought I was being a little generous, but apparently I was almost right on the money. So that actually isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be for this thing, but that's still quite awful compared to what we are used to in the 24 valve. We are getting 19 miles per gallon out of that truck the last time we checked. So as you can imagine, it's a world of difference to hop in this thing and A, lose all the power that we have in the 24 valve, and then B, lose all the fuel mileage that we get in the 24 valve, especially when we commute to work 60 to 80 miles, sometimes 100 or more miles per day, depending on where our job sites are at. Luckily, we're at a couple of job sites that are a little closer right now, but I still have good 65 to 70 mile round trip just to get to and from the sites that we're currently working at. So I easily will be spending over $100 a week if I were to have a gas truck, a 5.9 Magnum gasser 2nd gen. Say this was mine and I was driving it on a day-to-day basis, or if you own a gas one, you know what it's like to put fuel in it if you have a long commute or you just drive a lot. That there definitely makes me miss the 24 valve and driving that to and from work at the moment. It makes me feel even more crunched for time to figure out what I'm gonna do with it as far as the repairs go. I'm pretty positive that I've got everything narrowed down as far as what the troubles are. So now it's just a matter of figuring out what parts I want in order to repair the faulty issue with the truck. I could go somewhat basic or I could go a little above and beyond, and well, you know, typically with the old Cummins trucks or any diesel truck, it's a little bit better to go above and beyond, and that way you know you have somewhat of a security blanket for down the road in case you ever decide you want to increase power, get a little more horsepower and torque gains out of it. If you tow or whatever, you just want to have a faster truck out on the road so you can race little racers and stuff like that, then it's usually better to go a little above and beyond with a few upgraded parts when you replace and repair stuff that's broken on them, because those upgraded parts are going to do a much better job at holding up to the power output of the engine, especially if you have plans to increase the power of the engine, which you know we are planning to do at some point. We just have to go through and take care of a few more things before we really dive into trying to pinch more power out of this truck. You guys also know that there's a couple of other components underneath the hood that we have to replace in order to try and get our brake pedal back to normal. One of those components being the power steering pump, the other one being the hydro boost system. We have to replace all of that. We do have the master cylinder still sitting in the garage, so I just need to get the other two components, and then we were gonna go and replace all that. So while we have the hydro boost and the master cylinder off the truck, I thought that would be a good time to go ahead and do all the brake lines as well and get good fresh brake lines on the truck so we don't have to worry about it for next winter. But before we would get into any of that, we definitely have something else that we have to worry about first, and we'd have to get done. Like I previously mentioned, I'm still just trying to figure out how far I want to go with that and what parts I want to order in order to get that task accomplished. I'm gonna wrap this one up here though. I just wanted to give you a quick comparison of the fuel mileage between the 24 valve and the 99.59 gasser, and well, it's quite a difference. To be exact, 8 miles to the gallon different. That is huge. So like I said, we missed the 24 valve. We got to get all this stuff figured out, get her back on the road so that we can get back to what we are used to and, well, what's better for the wallet. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button on your way out though, guys. If you are new, stopping in for the first time, hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications so you never miss a new upload. Don't forget about the links to tools and parts and Amsoil down in the video description. As mentioned earlier, that stuff helps the channel bring you better content, and I will hopefully see you guys soon with another new video. Peace.